What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Ravencoin YouTube channel. And if you've been wondering where Simba is, he's right here, safe and sound. Say hi to the camera. Anyway, so to get down to business, today we are talking about the RX 6600 non-XT. These are 8 gigs of GDDR6, so they have a little bit more headroom on certain algorithms than some of the other entry-level cards from like NVIDIA, for example. A lot of people are comparing these to the 1660 Supers and TIs, but in some situations, these definitely outperform them. We'll talk about that coming up. And here is the actual card. So this card more specifically is the Sapphire Pulse. For an entry-level card, it having like a metal backplate, a pretty good cooler design. It's nice to see that you're not getting like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to cooler designs and just, you know, buying stuff that looks like junk. PNY. Anyway. That we're not going to go there. So, yeah. By the way, huge shout out and thank you to Silver Knights. They were actually where I picked this card up from, and they just partnered with Sapphire, and they have a bunch more cards in stock. Whoa, hold on, hold that. We have another cat in here. Yo, who are you? Who are you? Simba, who was that? Was that your buddy? I was just over here recording and I see a cat come sneaking in, and that's Simba's food right there. You know, I feed him too much because he doesn't even eat it all. By the way, people were asking why I don't give him a food bowl. I'm gonna get him a food bowl because, I don't know, y'all made me feel bad about it. Anyway, though, yeah, huge shout out Silver Knights. They just partnered with Sapphire. Go check them out. I'm going to put their link down below in the description. Give them a call. They are doing shipping on stuff that is in store, but I don't believe they're doing shipping on pre-orders. I don't know. I don't want to speak out of context because I don't know exactly everything, ins and outs, but definitely go check them out, and they'll get you right. They will. So let me get this thrown onto my test bench right here, and let me show you what my test bench is, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so guys, for people that are wondering what my test bench is, it is a Odyssey single board computer, and this actually can run Windows, but I am running Hive off of a USB drive, and then I have an NVMe to PCI Express adapter right here, and then we're running a riser from there down to here, and I just have that riser screwed straight into the desk. And I was actually testing out, look at that, an old Sapphire card. This is actually an old 474 gig. We used that in a video to do some Ravencoin mining. For now, this does not have a home, so I'm gonna try to find it a place inside of the farm somewhere because we need to throw on the new Sapphire. Look at that, new Sapphire to old Sapphire. It's nice to see a company that actually improves their cooler design. Like, you know, they don't just rest on their laurels. PNY. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in, and I'll show you how the power is going to be supplied. All right, so if you'll see here, the riser is powered and the graphics card is powered solely off of this breakout board, which is attached to a Platinum HP 750 watt server power supply. We do have another plug over there, and that's just for if I have a graphics card that has multiple plugs. So 3 plugs out, boom, to there. I did have a kilowatt meter, and I was using that kilowatt meter for this specific circuit right here, but that kilowatt meter is dead. So I have another one coming in, and for now we won't be able to test the wall output, but this is a really good setup for testing straight wall output of a graphics card and with minimal power supply inefficiencies. Obviously every power supply has its inefficiencies, but a server Platinum, you're getting close to the top there. Now for this little single board computer, it runs off of its own adapter right here, so none of the power usage read from the server power supply would be including that of the single board computer or like the monitor or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and first we always fire up our auxiliary power supply. So we fire that bad boy up, and now let's fire up the computer. And there she goes, fans are coming to life. So let's throw this bad boy on Ethereum and see what she does. Alright, so I booted up this rig, and I had that RX 470 currently, or it was previously mining Ravencoin, so it went ahead and loaded up my flight sheet for Ravencoin. straight out of the box. I didn't change anything, but oddly enough, the DPM is set to 3. I don't think you can actually normally set those on this card though, because it doesn't give me any settings for that. That might have carried over from the 470 that had an overclock. But the only thing I did is set the fan at 75. We're doing 65 watts inside software, and that's giving us 13.58 mega hash on Ravencoin, just for people that were wondering. So that's on Team Red Miner also. No overclock, so it could probably be better. Now let's get to Ethereum, because that's what everybody wants to see, and that's the meat and potatoes of this dinner. So be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I think I got it dialed in. RX 6600 Sapphire, 29.14 mega hash. We are 43 degrees on the core, 60 degrees on the memory, so both of those running pretty cool at a astounding 47 watts inside of software. I'm running 100% fan, core at 900. Actually, let me pull this up so you can see all my overclocks, and you can just copy them. So core is at 900, core voltage 620, memory controller voltage 630, memory clock 950, memory voltage 1100, fans at 100, SoC frequency 800, and SoC VDD max 700. So hit apply on those bad boys, and that'll knock you down into that 40 range on your wattage. If you just do the core and memory, you'll still be at about 60 to 65 watts. So putting in those undervolts definitely saves 10 to 15 watts. Now, some people said that these are pulling more from the wall, and that is still to be determined. I've had a couple people try out their setups, but I don't know what kind of inefficiencies or what power supplies they were using, or maybe if there was something else on the line. But it looks like the consensus is if you can get them down to around 45 watts inside of software, they're pulling about 60 watts from the wall on average. So not bad at all. Let me pull up What to Mine and see what the profitability is on these bad boys, and show you guys what's up. So this is one of my favorite websites to kind of figure out what you're doing, whattomine.com. Put in the hash rate, 29.14. We're going for what the software is saying right now until I get my kilowatt meter in. I'm going to redo a video and show what it's pulling from the wall. So 47 watts. Our cost per kilowatt is 10 cents per kilowatt hour. It actually just switched over for me inside of, my area during the winter. I get a better power rate than the summer. Summer is 11 cents, winter's 10 cents. So make sure to fill that out, because down here per day, the card is making $2.15 worth of Ethereum. It's costing 11 cents of power, so it is profiting $2.04. That's impressive. That's a very, very efficient card. Now, if we bump it up to what most people are considering is the average power usage from the wall, because that's what you pay for, guys. You don't pay for what's inside of software. You pay what's coming out of the wall. So 60 watts still puts this card at only burning 14 cents a day, and that's $2.01 profit. So these bad boys were $4.49 in the store. So I'm looking at somewhere around, we'll just do 450 divided by 2, somewhere around 220 to 250 days return on investment, and that comes out to about 7.5 months. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm afraid to buy anything that doesn't return on investment in under 6, 7, 8 months, because potentially I might not return on investment until and then Ethereum might go proof of stake, and then my card will never return on investment. But these can mine other things, as you saw in the beginning. I did mine some Ravencoin on it. These can mine some Ergo. There's some other algorithms you can hit up with them, and these cards, in my opinion, let's come on back over here. These are probably a great card to get into, especially if you have a high electric cost, because you're not burning all of your profit in electricity. So take that with a grain of salt. There are some definitely more efficient cards coming out here soon. I don't think they're going to be in the same availability or quantities that the 6600 is, so keep your eyes out for those. Silver Knight did say that they have more of them coming in, so just check with those guys. I'm going to put their Facebook link down below in the description. Facebook and Instagram is where they announce their drops, so just be ready for that. They're working on a new website, so they told me not to put the website in there, but you can search for them. They got a website, a number, they do custom builds, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And what was it, Ted? Like if I help you sell like 10 of these, I get a Lambo or something? I'm just kidding. Just call me back and let me know when I can get another one. These are cool. So anyway, guys, have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. Adios. And yeah, that's it. Peace.